Alright everyone, we have a super quick recipe today, but an essential one to have in your arsenal. These are the juiciest, tender, oven-baked meatballs that we always have in the freezer for quick meals. Over the years, we've tweaked this recipe a cross between my husband's and mine, and now they are just how we like them. I always think of Adam Sandler in The Wedding Singer. Anytime we take our first bite of these, we say, "Oh, that's a good meatball," so let's go get started. So in a large bowl, I have 1 pound of ground beef. And to that I am adding about a half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. And then I'm also adding in some garlic powder, basil, oregano, and some fresh parsley and 2 cloves of garlic that I diced up. I like to add in a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I think it just really complements the beefy flavor in the meatballs. And then I'm adding in 1 egg and 1/3 a cup of milk. The milk adds a nice richness to the meatballs, but it also adds a lot of moisture, which is what keeps these really juicy and tender. And then I'm also adding in a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. Now we just want to stir this together very gently. The more you stir it, it's overworking the meat, and then your meatballs will be more dense and tough. So what I like to do is just kind of lightly mix things together with a spatula to start, and then I get in with my hands and almost make like a claw with my hands, so I'm not really squeezing, and just very gently rake it to combine. And then to roll them here, I would recommend, if you aren't familiar with doing this, getting a scoop so that all of the meatballs are the same size. But what you want to do is cup both of your hands together and roll the meatball very gently. And again, that's preventing us from overworking the meat, but it's going to help the meatballs really stick together so that they don't fall apart while they're baking. So then I'm just placing them on a parchment-lined baking sheet. And the parchment is nice because it helps kind of soak up some of the grease as the meatballs cook. And we are just going to bake them at 375 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the size. If you make them really small, like mini meatballs, they only need about 15 minutes. I really hope you enjoyed coming along and making these super quick baked meatballs with me. I just really wanted to share it with all of you because there are a lot of recipes I'm going to be making coming into the holiday season that use these. They're super versatile. It's not just for Italian pasta sauce. You could do Swedish meatballs, jelly meatballs. We've got all kinds of great stuff coming up, including my slow cookers part 2. So thank you so much for watching to the end as always, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!